by Arkansas Democrat Gazette, Game Time Wraps, Dillard's, Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Stevens, and Pepsi.
The basket counts! It is good!
Our broadcast begins with the voice of the Trojans, Trey Shapp.
From First Community Arena in Edwardsville, Illinois, on the campus of Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, this is Little Rock Trojans basketball. Tonight, the Trojans take on the Cougars of SIUE. The Trojans own a 4-2 record all-time against SIUE. They have lost the last two times, though, here in Edwardsville inside of First Community Arena. In fact, the last time the Trojans played, March 1st of 2025, Trojans dropped it 81-76 to SIUE as the Cougars were 14 of 29 from behind the three-point line. The Little Rock Trojans 8 of 26 from behind the three-point line in that contest. The Trojans coming in 3-1 in Ohio Valley Conference play and 500 on the season, 7-7 overall. The SIUE Cougars 8-7 and 1-4 in Ohio Valley Conference play. Trojans look to stay in a tie for first place in the OVC tonight. We'll talk it over with head Trojan Steve Weedor after this. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
Welcome back inside First Community Arena here in Edwardsville, Illinois. It's your Little Rock Trojans and the Cougars of SIUE. Tonight we're joined by the head Trojan, Steve Weedor. And, Coach, you come in 3-1 in conference play. You like where you are right now, but back on the road after two big wins at home last week.
Yeah, back on the road. You know, we had good travel coming in yesterday and had a good workout before we left Little Rock. And, you know, hopefully the girls are ready to come out here and play well tonight.
This place has been a tough one for the Little Rock Trojans. Last two times we've come here, we have not won the basketball game, and those are the only two losses in the series with SIUE. What will it take tonight to walk out of here with a victory?
We've got to play with composure. We got to make sure we take care of the basketball. We got to, execute, and definitely, like I said, going on the road, you got to be able to play with intensity and match their intensity. And, they're going to be, they're going to be a team that's hungry tonight. I mean, they lost their game on Tuesday night here against Lindenwood, and, their backs are against the wall a little bit. So, we're going to have to match that.
We come in playing what I think is one of our best games we've played all year, offensively, defensively, in the big win over Tennessee State. Did you see it the same way?
Yeah, I thought, overall, we definitely executed it, in our transition. We scored inside. We hit some shots from the perimeter. So, we did a little bit of everything on the offensive end, and then we guarded them really well and were able to, create turnovers against that team.
In this day and age of the transfer portal, you would think that those that have played the collegiate game a little while would be the leaders of a team. You look at SIUE, they have 2 freshmen that are their leading scorers, both of them averaging double figures.
Yeah, that's a little different, a little surprising there, but that credits them on, how good of players they are. I mean, they're 2 freshmen that, led them to a very good non-conference season. And, they depend on them a lot, so we got to do a really good job on them tonight.
Outside of those 2, who else do we have to pay attention to tonight for the Cougars?
Well, they've got, they got a post player that, they got out of the portal that, averages a bunch of rebounds for them a game. She's, a big girl in there. We got to definitely make sure we keep her blocked out, keep her off the boards. And then they got a couple of really good shooters that, that you mentioned our 2 losses here. I mean, that's what really got us, both of these last 2 times we've been in here. They just shot the ball extremely well from the 3-point line. So we got to find them and know where they're at.
Last 2 times we've been here as well, it's when the students were in class. They're still not back in class after the Christmas break between the first semester and the second semester. Might not be as loud as we've experienced inside this arena tonight.
Yeah, it'll be good to see, what kind of crowd they have with the students not being here, because this is a tough place to play. I mean, they're loud and, they get behind these girls, and we got to, if they do have a crowd, we got to be able to handle that tonight.
It is a place, Coach, that is an arena where the seats are right on top of you, and I think the sight lines in here are very good.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a good shooting gym. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And, I think the girls look forward to playing here. It's a good atmosphere. We just got to, come out and do what we need to do to get a win.
You had several players in double figures in the last game against Tennessee State. How do you keep that going tonight?
Well, you try to keep that momentum. I mean, it's, every game's its own checkerboard. I mean, you don't know, how they're going to play us and different things like that. But hopefully we can play a lot of people and they can come out and be successful.
You happy to see your guards stepping up a little bit? Seems like they're starting to recognize Maya Cotto and Jerry Lee Daniels, recognize what you're wanting from them.
Yeah. I mean, that's huge. I mean, being able to, depend on your guards, Brenna Burke, Elena Payne, they're definitely understanding, more about what we're trying to get out of this. And I definitely think that they're doing a good job of it.
The keys offensively and defensively tonight against SIUE, what are they?
Well, I think, defensively, we definitely got to find those shooters that I was talking about. They run a lot of different sets. They run a lot of different things to get those shooters open. And then, you mentioned the 2 freshmen. I mean, they're very, very aggressive, and we got to know where they're at all the time and be able to take their strengths away.
We talked about it on Monday night, the fact that this road trip, the 2 closest opponents in the OVC that we will see all season, we're staying in St. Charles, Missouri at the Embassy Suites there, which is very, very close to Lindenwood. Took a bus ride over here. Do you like the fact that we're able to stay in one place? You unpack yesterday when you get here and not have to repack and travel in between these 2 games this weekend?
Yeah, it makes it a little more, a little more comfortable. I mean, you get to stay at the same hotel. We're staying at the same hotel, the whole road trip. So you don't have to pack up your stuff and go to a different hotel. So definitely the convenience is a little bit better.
Coach, it would be nice to walk out of here with a victory tonight and head back to the state of Missouri, which is not really that far, with a win and be 4-1 in conference play.
Yeah, it would be really nice. We're going to give it a good shot.
Coach, good luck in this one.
Thank you.
We're back after this. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may
Add
suggest
1
pairing,
minute,
this
please.
is our finest Pepsi
Done.
Zero
Thank
Sugar.
you.
The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Buzz 2. More sports.
Touchdown!
More games.
It's a grand slam!
More fun.
Long range three. And it's good!
KBZU Little Rock.
Welcome back inside First Community Arena here in Edwardsville, Illinois, on the campus of SIUE. Let's give you the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for the Cougars of SIUE, coached by their 8-7, 1-4 in Ohio Valley Conference play, coached by, we will tell you who their coach is in a matter of seconds, Samantha Quigley-Smith. That's right, she's out of DePaul in her 5th season. She will start Kyoko Proctor, a 5'6 freshman from Alton, Illinois, Alton High School. Macy Silve, a 5'10 senior from Glen Carbon, Illinois, Edwardsville High School. Lauren Miller, a 5'10 freshman from Peoria, Illinois, Peoria Notre Dame High School. Cyan Mohammed, a 6'3 graduate from Bulawayo, Zimbabwe, Goshen College transfer. And Ada Bukola Akoma Lafay, a 5'10 graduate from El Paso, Texas, a transfer from Virginia Commonwealth. For the Little Rock Trojans, 7-7 on the season, 3-1 in Ohio Valley Conference play, coached by Steve Weedor, 21-23 in his second season. He will start Brenna Burke, a 5'7 sophomore from Russellville High School graduate, averaging 8 points per game and 2.6 rebounds per game. Jordan Hallman, a 5'11 graduate from Hugo, Oklahoma, Northern Oklahoma Community College, averaging 17.6 points per game and 6.4 rebounds per game. Elena Payne, a 5'9 senior from Fort Worth, Texas, a transfer from Morgan State, averaging 5.4 points per game and 4.8 rebounds per game. Destiny Salgado, a 6'2 sophomore from Stafford, Virginia, a transfer from Iona, averaging 7 points per game and 2 rebounds per game. And Maya Cotto, a 5'7 junior from Denver, Colorado, a transfer from Murray State out of Oklahoma, averaging 7.6 points per game and 2.1 rebounds per game. The officials for tonight's game, David Rafalski, Amanda Anderson, and Justin McCleary. The Little Rock Trojans are in their road black jerseys with silver numerals and lettering. Little Rock above the top of the number on the front of the jersey, and Trojans above the number on the back of the jersey. SIUE in their home whites with red numerals and lettering trimmed in black SIUE across the top of the jersey on the front above the number. Little Rock will move right to left along your radio dial. SIUE will move left to right. Ball is tipped, controlled by the Trojans. Jordan Hallman with it, leaves it for Elena Payne. Trojans are in the front court. Payne with the basketball between the circles. Payne goes left to Brenna Burke. Burke looks inside, goes around the screen. Burke comes up top to Kodo. Kodo, right side, it goes to Payne on the elbow. Inside to Salgado. She turns to the right, goes up, kisses it off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to SIUE. Proctor into the front court quickly for the Cougars. Proctor around to the right side, brings it back up top between the circles now. Proctor looking to go to the left, comes back up top to Okoma LaFay. Right side it goes to Miller. Miller down low off the glass, and good is Mohammed. And SIUE has the first 2 points of the game. Elena Payne across the timeline for Little Rock. Payne into the front court, slows it down, stops between the circles. Comes left to Hallman. Hallman with the basketball. Back up top to Payne. Payne with it now. Right side it goes to Burke. Thought about a three. Leaves it outside for Salgado. She'll pull from 15. No good. Rebound comes down to Mohammed. Mohammed kicks it ahead to Proctor. Proctor into the front court. Left side it goes to Miller. Miller holds it above her head. Comes back outside to Proctor now. Proctor with the basketball. Near the midcourt stripe, brings it to the right side of the floor, wants to go back to the left side of the floor, still with it. Up top it goes to Okoma LaFay, right side to Miller. They look inside, they find Silve. Silve at the top with 7 to shoot, back to Miller on the right side. They throw it down low, and a travel underneath on Mohammed as the Trojans double teamed underneath. It'll be Little Rock basketball on the alternating possession. Cougars lead 2-0, 8:26 to play here in the first. Trojans looking for their first points. They are 0 of 2 from the floor. Hallman catches it on a screen, goes around, still with the basketball, spins to the left, goes up, off the glass, good. Jordan Hallman with a nice strong move to the basket, ties the game up at 2. Into the front court comes Proctor. Proctor with the basketball, looking to go right, does around a screen. They kick it back up top now to Mohammed. To Miller. Miller around a screen, leaves it inside, the ball's knocked away. Salgado has it. Salgado will leave it to Elena Payne. Payne will bring it across the timeline. Payne looking to drive all the way to the hole, goes up off the glass, good. Elena Payne with a strong move to the basket. Little Rock has their first lead of the game at 4-2. Proctor into the front court for the Cougars. Around a screen, now has to go back. Finds Okoma LaFay, her layup's no good. Rebound comes down to Maya Kodo. Kodo will push it into the front court. Kodo takes it hard, goes up off the glass, good! 6-2 Little Rock. A 6-0 run by the Trojans. They're 3 of their last 3 from the floor. 7:14 to play here in the first period. Little Rock on top. Proctor trying to drive all the way to the basket. Throws a shot up. It is no good. Rebound comes down to Brenna Burke. Throws it ahead to Kodo. Kodo crosses over to the left side. Goes up, fouled. Can't get it to go, but she'll be at the line with 1 shot. The foul is on Okoma LaFay. Her first team foul, and substitutions coming for SIUE as Maya Kodo will be at the line with 2 shots. Into the game will be Adriana Blasquez, a 6-foot sophomore from Madrid, Spain. First free throw is up and good. Also, Ava Galuza, a 5'7" junior from New Lenox, Illinois, Lincoln Way West High School for the Cougars. Kodo's first free throw was good. She's got 1 more. This one is up, and it is good as well. And the Trojans are up 8-2 after being down 2-0. An 8-0 run for the Trojans over the last 1 minute and 12 seconds. Proctor with the basketball. Right side it goes to Galuza. Galuza back up top to Proctor now. Proctor works it to the right side of the floor. Trying to set up a screen, wanting to go back left. They throw it underneath. It's knocked away into the hands of Brenna Burke. Burke with the basketball into the front court. Burke still with it, trying to drive. Burke drives all the way to the hole, throws it up, no good. Salgado and Blasquez tie it up. Alternating possession will go to SIUE. 6:34 to play here in the first. Trojans up 8-2. Across the timeline comes Proctor, a freshman, handling the rock. Leaves it for Miller. Up top it goes Blasquez to Muhammad. Now right side Proctor. On the wing, Proctor has it. Looks inside, throws it away into the backcourt. Proctor threw it away. It'll be Little Rock basketball. Burke to put it in play after they reset the shot clock to 20. And they set it, and now a substitution as Amaya Cobb, a 5'9" redshirt sophomore from Clarksville, Tennessee, comes in for the Cougars. Into the backcourt it goes to Elena Payne. Payne with a dribble handoff for Cotto. Cotto catches it, drives underneath, knocked out of bounds, last touch by SIUE. She tried to hit Destiny Salgado with the basketball, and it was knocked away. SIUE did some film study on that one. They knew exactly what was coming. Inbounds pass goes in to Salgado. Back to Payne. Payne up top now to Burke between the circles. 7 to shoot. Left side Hallman. Three-pointer on the way. Missed it. No good. Rebound comes down to SIUE. They'll kick it ahead to Cobb. That's the first miss by the Trojans in their last 5 attempts. With the basketball, Blasquez looks inside. Can't find anyone. Right side it goes now to Galuza. Back up top to Blasquez. Blasquez trying to go left. Can't. Leaves it for Cobb. Cobb looking to go around the screen. Comes back up to Blasquez. 8 to shoot. Blasquez dribbles behind her back. Goes up. Tough shot. No good. Rebound. Mohammed puts it back up. No good. Rebound. Jordan Payne for the Trojans. Throws it ahead to Cotto. Cotto with the basketball. Stops. Had it knocked away. Right into the hands of Salgado, though out to Elena Payne. Payne comes left to Burke. Burke looking inside. Burke trying to drive, can't. Comes up top to Cotto now. Right side it goes Salgado. She'll take it off the dribble. Pull up, 17-footer. Kisses it off the glass and good. 10-2 on the bank by Salgado, and the Trojans are on a 10-0 run over the last 3:04. Out high it goes to Mohammed. She lost the basketball. Cotto has it. Throws it ahead to Salgado. Salgado stops, turns. Elena Payne's there. Goes up, and a blocking foul, and she'll be at the line with 2. The foul on Cobb, her first, second team foul. And Elena Payne will be at the line after the timeout. 4:51 to play here in the first. The Trojans lead it 10-2 over SIUE. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator A.J. Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. A.J.'s team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza? deserves Pepsi.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. Sports guys like Joe Klein, Pat Bradley, U.S. Reed, the incomparable Darren McFadden highly recommend Bet Saracen. Bet with real winners. Bet with Arkansas champions. Play with Bet Saracen. Trojans on top, 10-2. And at the free throw line will be Elena Payne. She will have 2 shots. The Trojans are in the middle of a 10-0 run. They're shooting 50% from the floor. 4 of 8. 0 of 1 behind the three-point line. Perfect at the free throw line, just 2 of 2. SIUE with 5 turnovers in the last 4, 28, and they've shot 0 of 4. They had a 2-point lead. The Trojans with their largest lead of the game at 8, looking to make it 10 if they can get these 2 to go. Jerry Lee Daniels into the game for Little Rock, along with Lydia Belmonte Hurtado. First free throw by Payne is up and good. Also into the game, Naomi Smitherman. Jordan Hallman stays in for Little Rock. One more free throw by Payne, and the senior from Fort Worth knocks it through. 12-2. Trojans by 10. They've got a dozen on the scoreboard. Miller, left side, picks up the dribble, finds Cobb. She'll drive left baseline. Shot's no good. Ball tipped to Belmonte Hurtado by Payne, and then Payne gets it right back. She'll bring it into the front court. Elena Payne looks down low. The ball is kicked and goes out of bounds, so they'll keep the shot clock at 23. And the Trojans will inbound. Elena Payne to throw it in for the Trojans. Throws it into Baby J. Jerry Lee Daniels coming off of a career-high 13 points last Saturday. Daniels with the basketball. On the right side. Up top it goes to Hallman. Hallman looking to drive, kicks it back out to Daniels. Back to Hallman. Hallman takes it to the right side, drives all the way to the baseline, and they say she traveled with the basketball down low. Inbounds pass goes into Amaya Cobb. Cobb across the timeline. Left side it goes to Miller. Miller around to the right, drives all the way to the hole. Tough shot, no good. They're going to get Jordan Hallman with a foul. That's her first team foul. And Lauren Miller will be at the line, 53 of 74, 72%. Silve is going to come back into the game along with Kendall George for SIUE. Well, Kendall George is going to wait until after the 2 free throws by Miller. If she makes the second one, she'll come in. First free throw is up, and it is no good. 4:02 to play here in the first period. SIUE, 5 minutes and 17 seconds without a point. And they still don't have a point. The rebound put back up and in, and now they do, though, by Mohammed, and she has all 4 of the Cougar points. Daniels will bring it across the timeline. Daniels with the basketball. Left side it goes to Hallman. Hallman looking to drive. Pulls up. Floater is banked off the glass and in. My gosh. Jordan Hallman pulled up. I thought the shot was tipped, and it banks off the glass and goes in. Little Rock's back up 10, 14-4. Cobb, right side it goes to Blasquez, to Miller. Blasquez on a give and go. Puts it up and in off the glass. Inbounds pass to Jerry Lee Daniels. Daniels will bring it across the timeline. Baby J with the basketball. Looks left, picks up the dribble. Goes back to Smitherman on the right side, outside the three-point line to Hallman. Top of the key 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Smitherman runs it down and tried to save it, but was out of bounds. And so into the game for Little Rock will be Destiny Salgado along with Maya Cotto. Into the game for SIUE will be Kendall George, a 5'9 junior from Centerville, Ohio, a transfer from UT Martin. Inbounds pass goes to Cobb. Cobb will bring it across the timeline for the Cougars. Up high it goes to Blasquez, right side to Silve. Silve finds George. Now they swing it left side to Cobb, looking down low for Mohammed. They find Silve. Silve on the left block, kicks it back out to Blasquez. Her 3 is on the way, it's no good. Rebound comes down to Cotto. Maya Cotto throws it ahead to Baby J, and it goes out of bounds off her hand. So it'll be Little Rock basketball. Baby J looks at Cotto and says, that's my bad. Kyoko Proctor comes into the game replacing Cobb for the Cougars. Inbounds pass goes into Proctor. Proctor will bring it across the timeline. Proctor, right side, it goes to Blasquez. Now to George. George up top to Proctor. Left to Blasquez to Silve. They throw it underneath, and it's caught by Proctor. Proctor still with the basketball. Has Salgado on her. They look inside. The ball's knocked away. Salgado has it on his steal and then threw it away in the backcourt. Another unforced error by Little Rock. That's their 4th turnover after forcing SIUE into their 6th turnover. 2:21 to play. Trojans by 8 here in the first period, 14-6. Inbounds pass coming from Kendall George. She looks to get it in play. Throws it into Silve. Silve comes around from the right side. Silve still with the basketball. Left side it goes to George. George up top to Proctor now. Proctor with the basketball between the circles. Stands in the U in SIUE at midcourt. Looking to go left. Now comes back right. Still trying to go right. Finds Blasquez. Blasquez lost the basketball. It's stolen away by Cotto. Cotto's going to beat George down the court. Off the glass. Good. 16-6, and then a turnover in the backcourt. It's going to be Little Rock basketball. It'll be Trojan ball out of bounds after the turnover in the backcourt. Pearson McVeigh will come in for Lydia Belmonte Hurtado. Brenna Burt comes in for Elena Payne. SIUE substitutes as well as Rory Conboy comes in. Inbounds pass goes into Burke. Burke with the basketball. Burke still with the dribble. Right side it goes to Daniels. Down low to Salgado. Salgado's going to pull up. Short jumper's no good. Rebound comes down to SIUE. Silve with it into the front court. Silve stops. Left side it goes to Proctor. Proctor back to Silve. Silve on the left wing has to dribble it around. Burke's there defensively. Uses a screen. They throw it underneath to Akoma Lefe, and she goes up. No good, but a foul is going to be on Salgado. That's her first, second team foul. Miller is back into the game, replacing George for SIUE. And at the free throw line, 19 of 36 on the season, 53% is the graduate from El Paso, Texas, Adabu Kola Akomalefe. And the first one is no good. Akomalefe. Akomalefe. It's one of those difficult ones to say, and I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. She makes the second one. 16-7. Trojans on top with 1:22 to play here in the first. Koto, left side it goes to Burke. She's going to take the three. It's on the way. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to SIUE. Silve with the basketball. Right side it goes to Proctor. She'll take a three, and she felt the bump, and she just falls to the floor, and they call a foul on Koto. That is, or pardon me, it's on Daniels. Her first third-team foul. There was not much there. There was a little bit of contact, but not enough to warrant a foul being called. And Proctor just fell to the floor as soon as she felt the contact. So she'll be at the line with 3 shots. She's an 83% free throw shooter. The first one is no good. 16-7. Trojans still on top. Trojans being led by Maya Koto with 6. Second free throw is up and good by Proctor. It's her first points of the night. She averages 12.5 per game. One more free throw for her. This one is up, and it is good. Trojans will put it in play. Up 7. Brenna Burke will bring it across the timeline for Little Rock. Burke with the basketball up high. Burke looks left, finds Hallman. Hallman with the basketball. Hallman needs to put it on the floor and does. Hallman up to the top between the circles. Picks up the dribble, finds Salgado. Salgado puts it up, pulls up. Her air ball is missed from 16. Silve, right side to Miller. Miller looking down low. The ball's knocked away. Last touch by Pearson McVeigh. And it will be SIUE basketball with 42.3 to play in the first. 24 on the shot clock for the Cougars. Miller to put it in play for the Cougars. Throws it into Silve. Silve outside looking down low. Can't find Miller. They come out to Proctor, 19 to shoot. Proctor looking to drive, drives all the way, puts it up no good, and a foul on the rebound is going to be on Conboy. The sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri, picks up her first third-team foul. Kodo to inbound, gets it into Brenna Burke. Trojans will hold for one final shot here. Burke across the timeline. Burke between the circles. Burke still with the basketball. 13 seconds. Now 10. Burke starts her move, finds Salgado. Salgado dribbles around, goes all the way to the hole, off the glass, no good. McVeigh trying to fight for the rebound, and they're going to say a jump ball. It'll be Little Rock basketball with 1.8. So it's going to have to be a catch and shoot for the Trojans. Hallman's going to inbound the ball out of bounds. Jordan has it. Jordan throws it to Salgado. Salgado doesn't know that she's got to shoot. Destiny Salgado didn't know she had to shoot. 16-9. Trojans 0 of their last 4 from the floor. But they lead it after 1. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery has raised more than $1.5 billion in proceeds to help provide more than 822,000 life-changing scholarships for Arkansans since 2009. Help make a difference forever in Arkansas education and find out where you can pick up your Arkansas Scholarship Lottery tickets at myarkansaslottery.com. I'm not sure why they have Salgado with 2 fouls on the official stats, but she has 1. She is on the floor for Little Rock right now and has 1 on the scoreboard. It's SIUE basketball. Across the timeline goes Proctor. Proctor comes back up high to Mohammed, looking for Miller in the post. Can't find her. Mohammed still with the basketball. Comes outside to Silve. Silve trying to drive, shoves off of Burke, pulls up, jumper's no good. Burke got the rebound. Burke throws it ahead to Kodo. Kodo lost the basketball on the right side of the floor, trying to go a little bit too fast as the Trojans have their starting 5 back on the floor, as does SIUE. So the 5th turnover by the Trojans. Proctor into the front court for SIUE, goes to the left side, looks up high, now finds Mohammed. Mohammed with the ball on the right side, goes down to Miller. Miller turns, goes up, tough shot, got it to go in the paint. Her basket is good, and it's 16-11. Trojans by 5. Payne across the timeline for the Trojans. Payne looks left, finds Salgado. Salgado with the basketball, up high to Cotto. Cotto to Hallman on the right wing. Hallman with the basketball, comes back up top to Brenna Burke. Burke looking to drive to the right, 10 to shoot. Finds Salgado in the paint. She turns left, and they say she traveled with the basketball. How is that a travel? She was dribbling the basketball. Not sure how that's a travel. Across the timeline comes Proctor. Mohammed trying to go around a screen, comes back up to Miller. They throw it underneath to Mohammed. Mohammed catches it, kicks it out to Proctor. Her three is on the way. It's missed badly, no good. Rebound SIUE. Silve with a three. It is no good. Rebound comes down to Jordan Hallman. Hallman will slow it down and get it across the timeline. Hallman picks up the dribble. Hallman with the basketball. She's being fouled. They get it to Brenna Burke. She's pushed and no whistle. Burke with the basketball. Trojans now with 15 on the shot clock. Burke goes right side to Payne. Payne looks inside. They call an illegal screen on Brenna Burke. Her first team foul on the Trojans. Into the game comes Galuza for SIUE, replacing Silve. And Taylor Coxford will come in for the Trojans, replacing Destiny Salgado. They have the foul situation correct now in the official stats. Proctor across the timeline, leaves it up high. They look backdoor. They find Galuza on the right side, looking for Miller. Up top, it's knocked away. Picked up in the backcourt by Proctor. Proctor drives to the front court, leaves it for Galuza. Galuza picks up the basketball to Muhammad, now gets it right back. Muhammad, left side, right side, driving into the paint. Jumper is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Coxford, and a foul is going to be on Okomalefe. Okomalefe picks up her first team foul. She'll go out of the game, and Blasquez will come in for SIUE. Just like in the first period, the Trojans were outscored 2-0 to begin that period and then rattled off 16 to just 7 for SIUE. They've been outscored 2-0 here in the second. It's 16-11. Little Rock on top. Payne with the basketball finds Cotto. Cotto up top, it goes to Hallman. Hallman looking right. Wants a screen from Coxford, uses it, pulls up from 17. Good! Jordan Hallman knocks it down. They want to review it, but it's a 2. She was inside the three-point line. Proctor with the basketball around to the right. Leaves it for Blasquez. Right side it goes to Galuza. Up high to Mohammed. Mohammed with the dribble one time. Brings it back out looking for Proctor. Proctor catches it. Comes out to Blasquez. Her three on the way. No good. Rebound. Coxford throws it ahead to Payne. Now to Burke. Burke looks down low, can't get it to Cotto. A bad pass by Brenna Burke. Proctor into the front court for SIUE. Looking right and goes left to Blasquez. Now gets it back. They look down low. Proctor still with the basketball. Hallman's on her. Proctor leaves it out for Blasquez. Blasquez looking left, finds Miller. Cotto's there defensively. Miller shoves off, looks to go left. Miller goes inside and throws it away out of bounds. It'll be Trojan ball. 6:27 to play here in the second, and it's 18-11. Little Rock on top. SIUE no field goals in their last 4 attempts and no points in the last 2:55. Payne with the basketball. Payne goes to Hallman, left wing. Hallman looks up top, finds Cotto. Cotto to Coxford. Coxford back to Payne, or Hallman. Her three top of the key off the back of the rim, no good. Cotto tipped it to Payne. Elena Payne throws it down low to Coxford. Coxford tries to get it to Hallman, cutting to the basket, can't. Out of bounds is SIUE. It'll be Trojan ball on the baseline with 6 minutes. And they need to put time on the shot clock. Should be 20. She had possession. So they're going to say 14 on the shot clock. Okay, that's interesting. Trojans with 14 seconds. Payne with the basketball. Payne around to the top, 10 to shoot. Payne with the basketball. Payne trying to drive, leaves it for Hallman. Hallman drives into the paint, goes up, and she's fouled. She'll be at the line with 2 shots. The foul is on Cyan Mohammed, her first second team foul. And Hallman will be at the line with 2 shots. Ashley Lester is going to come into the game, replacing Maya Cotto. Blessing Teamer will come in, replacing Brenna Burke. And Steve Weedor's played everybody that he has available tonight. Hallman at the line with 2 shots. The graduate from Hugo, Oklahoma. First free throw is up and good. She was 69 of 84 coming in, 82%. Trojans 5 of 5 at the line. One more for Jordan. This one is up and it is good. Trojans 6 of 6 tonight. They lead it 20-11. 9-point lead with 5:46 to play here in the second. Proctor down low, and they call a foul on Teamer. Her first second team foul. So the Trojans SIUE to inbound the basketball. Miller to throw it in. Gets it into Proctor. Proctor around to the top, still with the dribble, around a screen. An illegal screen is called on Cyan Mohammed, her second, third team foul. And into the game for SIUE will be Rory Conboy, replacing Mohammed. 5:34 to play here in the second. Inbounds pass goes to Elena Payne. Payne will bring it across the timeline for the Trojans. Payne with the basketball, finds Lester. Lester looking down low. Up top it goes to Teamer. Teamer right side to Payne. Payne to Coxford on the right block. Coxford turns in the paint, puts a shot up, no good. Teamer got the rebound, tried to save it to Coxford, but couldn't. It comes right to me. 5:13 left in the second period. 20-11. I got hands, Nate. Proctor with the basketball. Takes it around to the left side. Leaves it out for Galuza. And now with it is Conboy. Conboy looks inside, and an illegal screen on Blasquez. Her first, fourth team foul. She ran smack over Elena Payne. And Samantha Quigley-Smith doesn't like the call. Inbounds pass to Elena Payne. Left side it goes to Teamer. Teamer will bring it back up to the top to Hallman. Hallman looking inside. Hallman could put it on the floor and does. Hallman drives all the way, kicks it out to Coxford. Baseline jumpers, no good. Rebound, Ashley Lester throws it up to Teamer. Teamer with the basketball around to the top. Teamer still with it, leaves it for Hallman. Hallman top of the key, trying to drive. Hallman spins to the left, looks underneath to Coxford, off the glass, good. Nice assist by Jordan Hallman. It's 22-11. 11-point lead, the largest of the game for the Trojans. Left side it goes to Miller. Miller goes around the screen for SIUE. She's going to take a long jumper and drains it from the top, about a 19-footer. Payne will bring it across the timeline for the Trojans. 4:06 to play here in the period. Left side, Teamer with the basketball, finds Lester. Lester at the top, finds Coxford. She'll take another one. This one's no good. Lester with a putback up and in on the rebound. Timeout, SIUE. Trojans up 24-13. We'll take it with them. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Strength is measured not by the number of accounts. Strength is placing value on relationships. It's having the vision and the guts to invest in growth. It's the commitment to responsibly manage your money. At Stevens, we believe that our strengths build success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
This season marks the 20th anniversary of the Jack Stevens Center, established in 2005 through a generous gift by Jackson T. Stevens, the late Little Rock businessman and philanthropist. The Jack Stevens Center has been the home to women's and men's basketball, volleyball, and wrestling. Join the Trojans throughout the basketball season to celebrate this historic milestone. For tickets, they are available. You can find them at lrtrojans.com and also more information on the schedule. SIUE basketball, after the timeout that they called, Samantha Quigley-Smith, 40 and 96 in her 5th season here at SIUE, 251 and 257 in her 11th season overall. Liz Doran, her assistant, Eric Gruber, Tierney Lockett, and Hunter Lindell. Across the timeline comes Miller. Miller with the basketball. Being guarded by Teamer. Around to the right. Miller trying to shove off a Teamer. Miller still with it, and they call a foul on Blessing Teamer, and she had her hands straight up. She had her hands straight up. There's no way that can be a foul. Second on Teamer, 3rd team foul. That's just a bad call. Inbounds pass coming. SIUE gets it in to Blasquez. Blasquez up top to Silve. Silve on the right side wants to come back left. She's trapped. They go down low to Blasquez. She'll kick it right side to George. Her 3 is no good. Rebound Silve. She'll kick it out. Miller, top of the key, drives around. Free throw line, kicks it right side to Blasquez. She'll go in the paint. Ball knocked away, but Miller picks it up to George. Knocked out of bounds by Elena Payne. 9 on the shot clock for SIUE. The Trojan defense is just stifling right now. Brenna Burke and Maya Cotto coming into the game for the Trojans. Ashley Lester goes out. Teamer goes out. 3:18 to play in the period. Inbounds pass from Blasquez. Gets it into Miller. Miller wants to go around a screen. Does. Miller still with it. Spins in the paint. Lost the basketball. 2-1. Jump ball. No. Shot clock violation. They don't use the jump ball. Shot clock violation. And it's Little Rock basketball. 3:08 to play here in the second. 24-13. The Trojans looking to take their largest lead of the game with a basket. Payne with the basketball. Payne looks left. Payne a dribble handoff for Cotto. Cotto drives to the left. Pump fake goes off the glass. Good. Maya Cotto puts Little Rock up 26-13. And Cotto has 8 in the game. A long 3 is good by Silve. And that's her first of the game. It's their first of the game. They were 0 of 5 before that three-pointer. Right side Burke. Down low it goes Salgado. Salgado looking to drive into the paint. Had it knocked away, got it back to Cotto. Cotto drives right baseline, crosses over. Salgado lost it underneath. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by SIUE. It'll be Trojan ball with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Into the game for SIUE will be Jaden Bryan, a 5'10 senior from St. Louis, Missouri. A transfer from Missouri State. Burke to inbound for Little Rock. Gets it into Salgado. She'll go around a defender and travel. She did not travel with the basketball. That is a makeup call if I've ever seen one. She dribbled the basketball and took off. Oh my goodness, she had a clear path to the basket and the official blew the whistle. SIUE ball into the front court. Conboy with it, looking right, finds Silve. Silve up top, it goes to George. George looking inside now, 9 to shoot. George throws it right side to Miller. Miller to Silve, it goes out of bounds. Last touched by SIUE. Trojans by 10, 26-16 with 1:59. Cobb comes back into the game for SIUE. Inbounds pass goes to Elena Payne. Payne with the basketball. Brings it left side to Hallman, and it's knocked away, and they say Hallman was the last one to touch it. So SIUE will put it in play right here in front of our broadcast position. Jaden Bryant to throw it in. Into the game for Little Rock is Pearson McVeigh replacing Destiny Salgado. And I think we're going to look at it. Steve Weedor wants to look at it. I'm not sure if they're going to have a good enough look. I think it was off of Jordan Hallman as well, but it could have been off of SIUE. So David Rafalski and Amanda Anderson are overlooking on the far side of the court as the Trojans have challenged this. If they are correct in the challenge, then they don't lose the timeout. If they are incorrect, they lose a 30-second timeout. Trojans need to step up defensively. They're outscoring SIUE 10-7 here in the second period with 1:50 to play in the period. And Amanda Anderson and David Rafalski have looked at it. And now Justin McCleary and David Rafalski are looking at it. It happened right in front of our broadcast position. And I actually thought it was off of Jordan as well, but I thought Jordan Hallman got fouled from behind on a push. So we'll have to see. 1:50 to play in the game, and I think they're going to stay with the call. They're going to stay with the call, so Little Rock is charged a 30-second timeout. So they stay with the call. Steve Weedor not happy. They lose a 30-second timeout. Bryant to inbound the basketball. Gets it into Cobb. Cobb will take it across the timeline. Cobb around to the right side. Still with the dribble. Wants to come back to Bryant and does. Bryant looking down low to Silve off the glass. Good. Wide open layup. That was a play they drew up during the timeout. 26-18. Trojans on top by 8. Burke with the basketball. 1:28 to play. Burke leaves it for Hallman. Hallman looking to drive. Hallman drives all the way to the hole off the glass. Good. Jordan Hallman has 2 more, and she's got 10 to lead all scores. Cobb driving on Payne into the paint. Might have traveled. Comes back out to Silve. Silve shoves off of Brenna Burke. Leaves it for Payne. Cobb with Payne on her. Cobb breaks it back out and now tries to take it to the basket. Leaves it for Silve. Silve in the paint, puts a shot up, it's good. Macy Silve now with 7, and the Trojans lead it 28-20. 48 seconds to play in the second. Elena Payne with the basketball. Payne picks it up, and the ball was kicked and stolen by Cobb. Cobb goes down, goes up, no good. Rebound comes down to Brenna Burke. Burke in the backcourt will leave it for Jordan Hallman. Hallman will bring it across the timeline for Little Rock. 28 seconds on the game clock, 22 on the shot clock. Pearson McVeigh with it. Finds Hallman at the top. Hallman looks inside, looks right. Hallman still with the basketball. Cotto comes and gets it. Cotto to the top with 10 to shoot. Cotto, left side Payne. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to. It goes out of bounds. It'll be SIUE basketball with 8.5. 28-20. Into the game comes Galuza. She's taken 71 three-pointers. She's made 23, 32%. SIUE will let the ball bounce up. Cobb is going to pick it up. She'll bring it across the timeline. Cobb with the basketball. They're wanting to screen. Cobb's going to try and drive all the way to the hole. Does no good. Tip no good. Burke with the rebound. And she thought she was fouled. And the Trojans lead it 28-20 at the break. Little Rock on top by 8 after the first 20 minutes of this one. We'll be back with the halftime. We'll look at scores from around the Ohio Valley Conference, and the top 25 of women's college basketball, all when you come back to Edwardsville, Illinois, and First Community Arena. Trojans on top at the break, 28-20. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back inside of First Community Arena here in Edwardsville, Illinois. Your Little Rock Trojans lead SIUE at the half, 28-20. They outscore them 16-9 in the first, 12-11 in the second to have the 8-point lead. Their biggest lead was 13 in that second period, but SIUE has been able to climb back into the game as the Trojans shoot 44% in the first half, the first two periods. They were 50% in the second, 5 of 10. They were 40% in the first, 6 of 15. They're 6 of 6 at the free throw line, perfect at the line, 11 of 25 for the game, have not made a three. SIUE is 8 of 23 from the floor, 1 of 6 from behind the three-point line, and 3 of 7 at the free throw line. Last time the Trojans played SIUE here, SIUE was 4 of 7 behind the three in the first, 3 of 6 behind the three in the second, 3 of 9 in the third, and 4 of 7 in the fourth. So they had 7 three-pointers on 13 attempts. The first last season in our last loss here inside of First Community Arena. Leading the way for Little Rock, Jordan Hallman has 10 points, 8 points for Maya Cotto, 4 points for Elena Payne, 2 points for Destiny Salgado, Taylor Coxford, and Ashley Lester. Blessing Teamer, Pearson McVeigh, Lydia Belmonte Hurtado, Jerry Lee Daniels, Naomi Smitherman, and Brenna Burke have played but have not scored for Little Rock. Trojans with 1 assist, 12 turnovers, 5 steals. SIUE being led by Macy Silve with 7 points. She averages 9.2. 4 points for Lauren Miller, 4 points for Cyan Mohammed, 2 points for Kyoko Proctor, and Adriana Blasquez, Jaden Bryant, Ryan Rory Conboy, Kendall George, Amaya Cobb, Ava Galuza, and 1 point for Adabokola Akomo Lefe. Has 1 point on her 1 free throw made. SIUE with 4 assists, 13 turnovers, 3 steals, 1 blocked shot. Little Rock with 14 points off turnovers, SIUE with 6. Little Rock with 16 points in the paint, SIUE with 12. Little Rock with 6 second chance points, SIUE with 2. 6 fast break points for the Trojans, 2 for SIUE. 4 points off the Trojan bench, 2 off of the SIUE bench. Little Rock with 18 rebounds, SIUE with 12. SIUE's biggest lead was 2. That was to begin the game. Best scoring run was a 5-0 run by SIUE in the second. The best scoring run by Little Rock was a 12-0 run in the first. The lead changed one time. We were tied at 2 one time. SIUE led for 1 minute and 8 seconds. The Trojans have led for 17 minutes and 44 seconds. We'll take a break, come back with more of the halftime after this. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Welcome back inside of First Community Arena here in Edwardsville, Illinois. Scores from around the Ohio Valley Conference. Moorhead State defeated UT Martin 67-49. That game was in Moorhead. At the half, Tennessee State and Western Illinois in Macomb, Illinois. Western Illinois leads at 35-29. At the half, Eastern Illinois and Tennessee Tech. Tennessee Tech leads at 36-33. In Charleston, Illinois. And with 3:50 to play in the second period, Southern Indiana at home leads the game 39-11 over SEMO. In the top 25 of women's college basketball, there is one final. Number 10 Louisville defeated Miami 77-68. That game was in Coral Gables, and I'm sure they moved that game up so that all of their fans could watch the football game tonight. At the half, number 9 Michigan leads Penn State 58-31 in Happy Valley. 9:01 to play in the second. Number 12 LSU leads Georgia 19-15 in Athens. Coming up later tonight, 6 o'clock tip. Number 6 Kentucky's at Alabama. Number 18 Ole Miss is at number 5 Oklahoma. Number 8 Maryland is at Rutgers at 6:30. Number 20 Tennessee is at Mississippi State. Number 3 South Carolina is at Arkansas. Missouri is at number 7 Vanderbilt. At 7 o'clock tonight, Colorado is at number 16 Baylor in Waco. Auburn is at number 2 Texas in Austin. Indiana is at number 25 Nebraska in Lincoln. And at 8 o'clock tonight, number 15 Michigan State is in Seattle to take on number 23rd ranked Washington. So that is a look at the scores and the schedule for tonight in the top 25 of women's college basketball. Up next for your Little Rock Trojans, we will head back to the hotel in St. Charles, Missouri tonight and get ready to take on Lindenwood on Saturday. That game will tip at 1 o'clock. So I'll be on the air at 12:45 with that broadcast. And then they're back at the Jack Stevens Center for 2 games. Eastern Illinois and Western Illinois. Eastern Illinois a week from tonight. Western Illinois a week from Saturday. And then the Trojans start school back on the 20th. And on the 22nd, we're at SEMO. 24th of January at UT Martin. January 29th and 31st, we're at Tennessee Tech and Tennessee State and Tennessee Tech respectively, and that will end the month of January. So back-to-back road trips to end the month of January, but you come back home February and take on Lindenwood and SIUE on the 5th and 7th. Then you go on the road to Western Illinois and Eastern Illinois on the 12th and 14th, and then you're at home the rest of the year. UT Martin and SEMO on the 19th and 21st, and Morehead State and Southern Indiana on the 26th and 28th. 2 teams that we started OVC play with. Southern Indiana, with their win tonight, they improved to 4-1. So right now, they have a half-game lead on everybody else that is sitting at 3-1, and that includes Western Illinois, Tennessee Tech, UT Martin, and Little Rock. In fact, UT Martin with actually Southern Indiana is leading right now, but they have not won yet. But UT Martin losing, they are now 3-2. Morehead State improves to 3-2 as well. Lindenwood, UT Martin, and Morehead State are all tied right now. Southern Indiana's up 40-11, so they haven't won yet, but I'm going to say they probably will win the basketball game. They're at home tonight over the Red Hawks of SEMO. We'll take our final timeout here on the halftime. Come back and have you ready for the second half of this one. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
At Stevens, our philosophy is to invest every dollar as if it were our own, to seize opportunity, to anticipate rather than react, to deliver constant focus in an ever-changing world, and to pursue the objectives of our clients in order to help them reach their financial goals. a proven history of helping companies and individuals. Stevens, member NYSE SIPC.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Welcome back inside of First Community Arena here in Edwardsville, Illinois. 28-20, Little Rock on top, and they will have possession of the basketball to begin the third period. A pizza for the table. May I suggest trying it with Pepsi Zero Sugar. It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness. Pizza deserves Pepsi. Trojans on top of the SIUE Cougars. And they will put on the floor their starting five. Maya Cotto, Destiny Salgado, Brenna Burke, Elena Payne, and Jordan Hallman. SIUE will start their starting five as well. Adebukola Akomalefe, Cyan Mohammed, Lauren Miller, Macy Silve, and Kyoko Proctor. Trojan basketball to begin. They'll inbound it on the near side of the court, our side of the court, and they'll move left to right along your radio dial. 10 minutes on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock. Cotto about to get the basketball from David Rafalski and throws it into the backcourt to Elena Payne. Payne brings it into the front court, top of the key. Payne goes left, leaves it out for Cotto. And a foul on an illegal screen is called on Destiny Salgado. Her second, first team foul. Cotto was wide open for a three. Across the timeline comes Proctor. The dribble handoff. Left side, Proctor picks up the basketball. Goes up high now to Mohammed. Mohammed looking outside. Looks backdoor, now finds Proctor. Proctor up to the top, still with the basketball. Right side it goes to Silve. Silve inside, stolen away by Destiny Salgado. Salgado with the basketball, tries to drive, splits two defenders, goes up, no good. Rebound, Elena Payne, but a foul on a late whistle. How did Salgado not get fouled? I don't know. Mohammed picked up her third, first team foul. And so Jaden Bryant will come in replacing Mohammed for SIUE. Elena Payne to inbound the basketball. Payne throws it into Burke. Burke pulls up, baseline jumper, got hit on the arm, no good. Rebound comes down to Proctor. Proctor quickly in the front court, leaves it for Silve. Gets it right back. They look on the right side. Proctor brings it around to the left, top of the key. Dribbles it back out, still with the dribble. Finds Silve on the right side. Silve goes around to screen. Illegally set, but no whistle here on this end. Miller around to screen. Comes back left, picks up the dribble. Now leaves it out for Silve. 7 to shoot. Silve wants a screen. Silve still with the basketball, pulls up. Jumper's good. 8:44. SIUE has gotten the first basket of every period in the game. 28-22, Trojans by 6. Left side it goes to Cotto. Cotto up top to Elena Payne. Payne with the basketball, looks right to Burke. Burke looking down low to Salgado, finds Hallman. Hallman trying to drive. Hallman spins to the left. Still with the basketball. Payne is back there, back door. Tries to find Salgado, does. 8 to shoot. Salgado trapped. Finds Elena Payne. Miller all over her, knocks it away and has the basketball to Proctor. Proctor pulls up 16, no good. Rebound comes down to Brenna Burke. Burke will turn and throw it ahead to Salgado. She catches it, goes in the paint. Floater is no good. And the rebound, Cotto tried to put it back up. They're going to call a jump ball, and it's SIUE basketball. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what it is about this place, but we just cannot extend a lead here. We've lost the last 2 times we've been here. Proctor into the front court. Picks up the dribble. Finds Bryant. Bryant high post right side. It goes off the glass. Blocked by Destiny Salgado. Just stood up and blocked the shot of Okomalefe. And it'll be Little Rock basketball as it went out of bounds off of her leg. Across the timeline will come Elena Payne. Payne with the basketball, takes it to the left side of the floor. Payne looking up high, finds Hallman. Hallman looking down low, right side Burke. She'll drive in. Burke out to Payne, or to Hallman. Her 3 is missed. Elena Payne trying to get the rebound. The ball hit on the baseline on the miss by Jordan Hallman. Didn't look like she was ready to shoot the basketball. 22 points for SIUE, 28 for Little Rock. Still with a 6-point lead, the Trojans with 7:17 to play here in the third. Proctor up high, leaves it for Bryant. Bryant, left side it goes to Okomalefe. She'll back down into the paint, kick it out to Proctor. Calls for a screen. Proctor still with the dribble, leaves it out for Miller. Miller around to the right, kicks it right side Bryant. Her 3 is on the way. It's airballed. Payne with the rebound for Little Rock. Payne will push it into the front court. Elena Payne, left side it goes. Salgado off the glass. Good. Nice pass by Elena Payne, taking it into the paint, drawing the defense to her. Proctor goes back the other way, pulls up. Her jumper is no good. Rebound lost out of bounds. Last touch by Kodo. And it will be SIUE basketball. They're going to substitute 2 players. Galuza and Blasquez come in for Bryant and Proctor. SIUE's Miller will put it in play right side of their basket. Miller to throw it in. Gets it into Galuza. Galuza right back down to Miller. Miller and a foul underneath. On who? On Burke. Burke picked up her second team foul. Inbounds pass goes into SIUE. A long 3 by Blasquez is no good. Silve runs down the long rebound, kicks it up to Galuza. Galuza left, now goes back to the right, cut off by Jordan Hallman. Galuza leaves it for Silve. Silve up high with it. Silve leaves it for Miller. 8 to shoot. Miller looking to go around a screen, does. Miller leaves it underneath. Blocked shot by Hallman to Burke. Ahead to Kodo. Kodo can't run it down, and it goes out of bounds. Brenna Burke just threw it a little bit too far in front of Maya Kodo that time. Trojans up 8 with 6:03 to play in the game. That is the 16th turnover of the game by the Trojans. Miller into the front court, a dribble handoff for Silve. Now it goes to Blasquez, left side to Miller. Miller looking down low, finds Okomalefe at the top. Okomalefe, left side it goes to Miller. Miller with 10 to shoot. Drives left. Miller goes down, tough shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Salgado, to Kodo, to Burke, left side, pump fake. Burke looking to drive, brings it back out to Elena Payne. Payne will bring it around to the right. Now she'll stop and go back left. Payne still with the basketball, looks down low to Hallman. Hallman catches it on the block, spins. Hallman turns, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to SIUE. Miller throws it ahead to Galuza. Galuza looks inside, comes back up top to Miller. Miller with the basketball, Kodo on her. Miller, left side it goes to Galuza. Galuza steps back, 3-pointer on the way. Air ball, and the rebound to Silve. Silve's going to try a 3 from the right wing. It's no good. Rebound lost out of bounds off of Little Rock. Timeout on the floor. 4:55 to play in the third. It's 30-22. Trojans on top. Couple of substitutions for the Trojans. We'll tell you about those after this. It's Little Rock Trojan basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Welcome back inside of First Community Arena here in Edwardsville, Illinois. UAMS Health is proud to be the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for the Little Rock Trojans. UAMS Health delivering world-class care for world-class athletes. 30-22, Little Rock on top. It will be SIUE basketball. Jordan Hallman, Elena Payne, Blessing Teamer, Ashley Lester, and Pearson McVeigh on the floor for Little Rock. Sylvie will inbound the basketball for SIUE, right side of her basket. 4:55 to play in the third. They kick it right side to Miller. Miller looking down low. Blasquez goes off the glass and good. 30-24. Trojans across the timeline. Elena Payne with the basketball. Payne takes it to the right side. Payne looks up high, finds Hallman. Hallman back to Payne. Payne looking to McVeigh, can't find her. Elena Payne brings it around to the top. Left side it goes to Teamer. Teamer with the basketball. Looks right, finds McVeigh. She'll take the long jumper. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to SIUE. They kick it ahead to Miller. Miller goes down the left side, puts a shot up, it's good. Elena Payne catches the inbounds pass. 30-26, a 4-point Little Rock lead. 4:05 to play in the third. Elena Payne with the basketball. Hallman on the left wing. Hallman looks inside, finds McVeigh at the top. Pearson with the basketball. Right side it goes to Teamer. Now to Hallman. SIUE in a 2-3 zone. Hallman spins, puts a tough shot up. Got it to go! Jordan Hallman and First Community Arena just went silent when she dropped that one through. A horn set coming for SIUE. With the basketballs, Galuza. Galuza looks to the right side. They find Conboy. Conboy looking to get rid of it. Does to Miller. Miller trying to work on Teamer. Goes in, lost the basketball. Kicks it out. Long jumper by Conboy is no good. Rebound came down to Teamer. She'll get it ahead to Payne. Payne drives all the way to the basket. Kicks it out to Lester. Three-pointer. Good! Ashley Lester drains a three, and Little Rock's back up 9, 35-26 with 3:05 to play in the third. Galuza into the front court. Right side it goes to Conboy. Conboy looking around, looking up. They throw it left to Blasquez. Blasquez trying to go along the baseline, shoves off of Hallman, kicks it up top to Sylvie. Sylvie with 8 to shoot. Sylvie still with the basketball. Finds Conboy. Conboy 3 to shoot. Blocked by Pearson McVeigh, but standing out of bounds. No, why did they reset the shot clock? There should be 1 second on the shot clock. They reset it. So there's 1 on the shot clock. It'll be SIUE basketball. Saray Stimmons into the game. She caught the ball standing out of bounds. There's 1 second on the shot clock. SIUE doesn't know the rules. Inbound catch. and a shot clock violation. When you catch the ball and you're out of bounds, it doesn't count as a possession. Inbounds pass goes to Elena Payne, 35-26, 2:37 to play in the third. Payne with the basketball, looks left, finds Hallman. Hallman back to Elena Payne at the top. Payne looking for Teamer. Teamer in the paint, kicks it out to Hallman. Hallman traveled with the basketball, and she knew she did. 17th turnover by the Trojans. SIU has forced them into 17. Galuza to bring it across the timeline for SIUE. Galuza comes to the left. Galuza around the top. Looking back inside. Will leave it out for Miller. Miller around two screens. Drive to the right block. Miller. Trap. Ball is stolen away. No, knocked out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Little Rock. 10 on the shot clock for SIUE. Miller to trigger it in front of their bench near the 28-foot mark. Miller gets it in to Stimmons. Stimmons left side, it goes Galuza, and she traveled with the basketball. 2:01 to play. Little Rock ball on the 17th turnover by SIUE. Lester to put it in play. Into the game comes Proctor for SIUE, replacing Miller. Miller averages 12.9, Proctor 12.2. Miller with 4 tonight, Proctor just with 2. Elena Payne across the timeline with the basketball, 20 on the shot clock. Finds Lester. Lester in the paint, down low. Pearson McVeigh off the glass, good! 37-26, Trojans back up 11. A double-digit lead for Little Rock. Proctor with the basketball. Backs it back out. Looks up high to Blasquez. Blasquez. Right side it goes to Stimmons. Away from the basket, throws it to Galuza. Galuza, right side to George. George thought about a three and then didn't take it. 8 to shoot. George up top to Proctor. Teamer's on her. Proctor trying to drive, steps back. Long three is good. Inbounds pass comes into Elena Payne. 1:07 to play in the third. Little Rock on top, 37-29. Or pardon me, it's 37 to 29. I was right. Hallman with the basketball, puts it on the deck now. Finds Payne at the top of the key. Inside it goes to McVeigh. McVeigh turns, goes right, kisses it off the glass, no good. Hallman trying to run down the rebound and can't. Might have been a foul underneath. Galuza across the timeline. Left side it goes to Proctor. Proctor around to the right. Dribbles and charges into Jordan Hallman. That is an awful call. That should have been on Jordan Hallman. And they called it on Proctor. That's a second team foul. And I'm just going to be honest with you. That was an awful call. There's no way that foul was on Jordan Hallman. Or the foul should have been on Jordan Hallman. Brenna Burt comes into the game. Who's Brenna going to get? She's going to go get Jordan Hallman out of the game. So Lester, Payne, Burke, McVeigh, and Teamer on the floor for Little Rock with 36.8 seconds. Inbounds pass goes into Elena Payne. Payne will bring it across the timeline. Trojans up 37-29. They've got possession of the alternating possession arrow. It goes to Teamer. Teamer back to Burke, left side, 15 to shoot. Burke looking to drive, finds Lester. Lester back to Burke, 10 to shoot now. Burke with the basketball, out high. Burke calls for a screen. Burke's going to pull up from 15, no good. Rebound comes down to Galuza. Galuza to the right side, stops, kicks it over to Silve. Silve step back three is on the way. It is no good. Little Rock leads it by 9. They will have possession of the by 8. They will have possession of the basketball to begin the final 10 minutes of this one. 37-29, Little Rock on top. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
At Stevens, our philosophy is to invest every dollar as if it were our own, to seize opportunity, to anticipate rather than react, to deliver constant focus in an ever-changing world, and to pursue the objectives of our clients in order to help them reach their financial goals. A proven history of helping companies and individuals. Stevens, member NYSE SIPC.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
If you happen to be a sports bettor, you already know that Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite app and one of the largest in the country. That's because Bet Saracen is easier to navigate, has the best parlays, and great special offers. Little Rock on top, 37-29. They'll have possession of the basketball to begin the final 10 minutes of this one. SIUE puts their starting five back on the floor. Akoma Lefe, Mohammed, Miller, Silve, and Proctor. Little Rock counters the same way. Koto, Payne, Burke, Hallman, and Salgado. Inbounds pass goes into the backcourt. Payne brings it across the timeline. Payne still with the basketball. Finds Hallman on the left side. They look down low. Can't find Salgado. Hallman has to put it on the floor. She does. Takes it to the left side. Now finds Salgado. Salgado dribbles it out to the top. Leaves it for Burke. Burke, top of the key. Brings it back out, finds Hallman. Hallman looking to drive, does. Ball knocked away. Burke picks it up, 5 to shoot, 4 to shoot. Burke splits two defenders, floats it up, no good. Salgado puts it back up. No, they're going to wave it off. They're going to wave it off. Shot clock violation on Little Rock. 37-29 with 9:29 to go. If there's 9:29 left, Little Rock couldn't get the shot off. SIUE with the basketball. Mohammed kicks it out. Silve, three-pointer is no good. Rebound comes down, and a foul. No, a jump ball is called. And Salgado hit hard on the floor, and she is down. She is slow to get up. Salgado will slowly get up, says she's okay. She's going to stay in the game. So jump ball. Possession will stay with SIUE. And Miller will throw it in for the Cougars. Miller gets it into Silve. Silve looking to drive, looking inside. Can't find anyone. Comes out top to Akomalefe. She'll leave it for Proctor. Proctor had it knocked away but got it right back. Proctor still with the basketball, 8 to shoot. Proctor trying to get around Elena Payne. Pulls up, jumper is no good. Rebound, Koto. Koto will slow it down and leave it back for Elena Payne. Payne will bring it across the timeline. Elena with the basketball. Payne between the circles, looks to drive left. Payne leaves it back up for Burke. Burke out to Hallman, three-pointer left wing. Air ball, no good. Jordan Hallman has not made a three. She's 0 of 5 tonight. She has 12 points. Proctor into the front court, drives all the way to the baseline. Layup is up and good. And for the fourth period in a row, SIUE has scored the first 2 points of the period. They cut the Trojan lead down to 6, 36-31. You're playing with fire if you're Little Rock. Payne trying to drive to the basket. Down low it goes Salgado. Salgado goes in. Salgado kicks it out to Burt. Burt drives inside. Down low it goes Salgado. 10 to shoot. Salgado turns. Puts a shot out of bounds. Last touched by SIUE. No. They say it's off of Little Rock. Inbounds pass goes into Proctor. Proctor to bring it across the timeline. Proctor looks left, finds Miller. Miller up high. Right side it goes to Mohammed. She'll set a screen. Proctor goes back to the right. Proctor with the basketball. Comes up to the top now. 13 to shoot. Top of the key. Right side it goes to Silve. Silve around the screen. Silve still with the basketball. Out to Proctor. Proctor with the basketball. Steps back. 4 to shoot. 3 to shoot. 2 to shoot. And an illegal screen, but no whistle. A three-pointer's no good. Holman blocks the shot of Mohammed, and then Mohammed is called for a charge. She swung the elbow one too many times. That's her first team foul on SIUE. Jerilee Daniels will come into the game replacing Elena Payne. Timeout on the floor while they look at this elbow, so we'll take it with them. 37-31, Little Rock on top. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Since 2009, the lottery has funded over 42,000 UA Little Rock scholarships for in-state students. Help make a lasting impact on Arkansas education and discover where you can pick up your Arkansas Scholarship Lottery ticket at myarkansasLottery.com. The foul is going to stay a common foul on Mohammed. And so 7:21 to play in the game. Little Rock up 6, 37-31. They will have possession of the basketball. Mohammed has picked up her fourth foul, and it's the first on SIUE here in the fourth. Cotto, Burt, Daniels, Hallman, and Salgado on the floor for Little Rock. On the floor for SIUE, Okomalefe, Blasquez, Silve, Miller, and Proctor. So after the timeout, Little Rock will put it in play. And Brenna Burke will throw it in. Gets it into Baby J. Daniels to bring it across the timeline for your Trojans. Daniels a dribble handoff left side to Kodo, and she lost it. Daniels picked it up. Now to Hallman. Hallman looking for Salgado inside. Can't find her. Finds Burke. Burke back to Daniels. Daniels on the left side, 14 to shoot. Out to Hallman. Hallman on the left wing. Looks inside. Daniels sees Kodo cut. Hallman drives to the basket. Knocked away. Hallman picks it up. Turns. Takes a three. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Miller. And she'll bring it across the timeline. Miller with the basketball. Baby J picks her up. Miller to the right side. Comes back and picks up the dribble. Inside it goes Blasquez. Blasquez trying to move. Tough shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Brenna Burke. She throws it ahead to Kodo. Kodo will slow it down. Kodo up top. Goes back to the right. Kodo looking to drive to the right side. Goes around the defender. Can't get it to go. Hallman got the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. Last touched, they say, by Little Rock. And so it'll be SIUE basketball. Inbounds pass comes into Proctor. Proctor to bring it across the timeline. Trojans up 37-31. Have not scored here in the fourth. Blasquez finds Miller underneath. Miller spins left, goes up, tough shot, got it to go, and it's a 4-point Little Rock lead. They got down to 4 in the third quarter, and the Trojans were able to respond with a little bit of a run. Daniels with the basketball. Left side it goes to Hallman. Hallman looking down low, comes up top to Burke. Burke right side Kodo. Kodo up top to Hallman. Hallman pump fake. Hallman kicks it out to Burke left wing. Burke with the basketball. Finds Salgado on the baseline. Salgado left block. Lost the basketball. Got it back. 5 to shoot. Salgado turns one dribble. Goes up and she's fouled. No, there's no way that's a double dribble. It was knocked out of her hand. The baseline official is standing right there in front of it and could have called it, and he didn't. The furthest official away from the call overrules the baseline official. That's ridiculous. 37-33. Trojans on top by 4. SIUE basketball. They go up high to Blasquez. A long jumper by Okumalefe. Banks it off and in. The glass and in. 2-point Little Rock lead. 37-35. 5:15 to play. Payne with the basketball. Payne looks left, finds Hallman. Hallman up to Brenna Burke. Burke with the basketball, looking to drive. Burke finds Payne, cutting through the lane. Left side, right side, Salgado off the glass and good. Payne back into the game, replaced Daniels. They'll leave it back for Blasquez. Blasquez back to Proctor on the left side. Trojans back up 4. Proctor will bring it up between the circles. Around to the right side she goes. Picks up the dribble now. Up top it goes. Down low to Miller. Miller catches it. Miller kicks it out to Blasquez. Her 3 from the top of the key is good. It's a 1-point Little Rock lead. It's only the third 3-pointer of the game by SIUE, and Little Rock leads by 1, 39-38. Payne with the basketball. Left side it goes to Hallman. Hallman drives into the paint, goes up. No good. Rebound comes down to SIUE. They have a chance to take the lead. Proctor all the way off the glass. Good. SIUE up. Steve Weedor wants a timeout. Timeout on the court. 4:06 to play in the game. 40-39 SIUE. Timeout on the floor. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
trade.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Welcome back to First Community Arena. SIUE has made 4 of their last 4 from the floor. They are shooting 50% here in the fourth, and they have outscored Little Rock 11-2 to take a 1-point lead, 40-39. 4:06 to play in the game. Taylor Coxford is in for Little Rock, along with Jordan Hallman, Elena Payne, Maya Cotto, and Brenna Burke. It'll be Trojan basketball on the baseline. SIUE will counter with Proctor, Silve, Blasquez, Akumalefe, and Miller. Payne will bring the ball across the timeline for your Trojans. Payne back to Cotto. Cotto turns the corner, kicks it out to Burke right side. Burke goes in the paint, and she was fouled. It's going to be on Silve, her first second team foul. So Trojans will put it in play on the baseline, 3:55 on the game clock. Brenna Burke to step out of bounds and inbound the basketball. Trojans will stand on the right side of their basket to throw it in. That's where Burke is positioned. Burke looking to get it in. Burke throws it into Cotto near the midcourt stripe between the circles. Cotto with the basketball, goes left for Hallman. Hallman looking to drive. Hallman leaves it back for Burke. Burke looking to go around a screen, does. Leaves it for Cotto. Cotto turns the corner, goes up. Tough shot, no good, but she's fouled. She'll be at the line with 2 shots. The foul is going to go on Proctor. That is her third team foul. That will put Maya Cotto at the line with 2 shots. Cotto has 8 points, all of those in the first half. Has not scored here in the second half. In fact, not many Trojans have. They've only scored 11 points in the second half. Cotto's free throw is up and good, and we're tied at 40. Cotto now 3 of 3 at the line. She's got 9. One more free throw for Maya. This one's up and it's good. She takes the lead. Cotto coming off a career high, tying 13 points against Tennessee State on Saturday. Trojans up 1, 41-40. Blasquez with the basketball. Blasquez up high, and a foul on Brenna Burke. Away from the ball is her first team foul on Little Rock. 3:30 to play in the game. So Miller will throw it in, gets it into Proctor. Proctor with the basketball. Proctor up high, throws it to Akomalefe. Akomalefe, right side it goes to Miller. Miller working against Payne. Miller in the paint, tough shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Elena Payne. Payne will bring it across the timeline. Payne with the basketball. Payne drives all the way to the hole, kicks it out to Burke. Burke pump fakes, drives in, kicks it out Hallman. 3-pointer top of the key. No good. Rebound comes down to Akomalefe. She'll leave it for Miller. Miller will bring it into the front court for SIUE. She's going to drive all the way to the hole, kick it back out to Blasquez, now to Silve. Silve around the right side, picks up the dribble, finds Proctor. Proctor at the top, brings it back out. Proctor still with the basketball. Proctor looking to drive left, does. Comes back right, up top to Blasquez. Blasquez looking to drive, 4 to shoot. Blasquez puts a shot up, it's good. SIUE takes a 1-point lead, 42-41, 2:24 to play in the game. Elena Payne into the front court, a dribble handoff for Cotto. Cotto around to the left, finds Hallman. Hallman looking to drive left. Cotto was there, and Hallman couldn't get away from the defender on her. Burke with the basketball out high. Burke around the screen, steps back. Burke looks to drive, finds Hallman. Hallman inside to Cotsford. She'll turn around, pull up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Proctor. Proctor will push it into the front court. Proctor will bring it back out. Proctor with the basketball around a screen, and a timeout called by SIUE with 1:53 to go. They lead by a point. A 30-second timeout. Cyan Mohammed will come into the game. Actually, they called a full timeout. So, Trip, we're going to take 30 seconds right here. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Nothing goes better with a burger than an ice cold Pepsi. Grab one today and make your meal complete. Little Rock Trojan basketball. Trojans down 1, 42-41. SIUE with possession. They called the timeout. 1:53 to play in the game. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Jordan Hallman, Elena Payne, Brenna Burke, Destiny Salgado, and Maya Cotto on the floor for Little Rock. The starting 5 for your Trojans. On the floor for SIUE, it will be Miller, Blasquez, Mohammed, Proctor, and Silve. Miller to inbound, 1:53 to play. Proctor has the basketball. Proctor takes it to the top, wants to come to the left. Oh, goes up top to Mohammed. Mohammed looking back. They find Blasquez. Blasquez doesn't take the 3. Underneath it goes to Miller. Knocked away. Brenna Burke has the basketball. Elena Payne stole it. Burke brings it across the timeline for Little Rock. Leaves it for Payne. Payne between the circles. Left side it goes to Hallman. Hallman tries to spin. Hallman goes up off the glass and good! Hallman puts Little Rock up 43-42 on her 13th and 14th point of the night. Proctor with the basketball, 1:15 to play in the game. Trojans by a point. Proctor around to the right side, shoves off, leaves it for Blasquez at the top. Blasquez comes left to Miller. Miller around the screen, still with the basketball. Payne with the defense. Miller still with the ball. Tough shot, and they call a foul on Elena Payne, and that's going to put Miller at the line with 2 shots. That's her first second team foul on Little Rock, and Lauren Miller, a 72% free throw shooter, will go to the line. She's 0 of 2 tonight. SIUE doesn't have a player in double figures. They've got 9 from Proctor, 9 from Silve, 9 from Blasquez, 8 from Miller, 4 from Mohammed. Miller at the line with 2 shots. Freshman from Peoria, Illinois, missed the first one off the back of the rim. She can only tie it now. 1 minute to play in the game exactly. Miller with 1 more shot. Free throw line, shot is up, it is no good. Rebound comes down to Salgado. Payne will bring it across the timeline. Steve Weedor says hold it out. Payne with the basketball. Payne still with it. Payne looking left, finds Hallman. Hallman looking to drive. Hallman trying to spin. Hallman goes up off the glass. Good! Jordan Hallman underneath. Got it to go, and Little Rock's up 3, 45-42 with 39.1 to play in the game. Timeout SIUE. They only have 30-second timeouts left. They're going to advance the ball into the front court, right in front of our broadcast position at the 28-foot mark. 45-42, Little Rock on top. Jordan Hallman has 16 points in the game. Jordan Hallman, if the Trojans win, Jordan Hallman will come join us after the game. She's got 16, Koto's got 10. Hallman only one rebound in the game. Hallman has 5 double-doubles in her Trojan career. Had a double-double against Tennessee Tech. Blasquez to inbound the basketball for SIUE. 39.1, Trojans up 3. Blasquez will throw it into Proctor. Proctor catches the basketball. Double screen, Proctor around all the way to the basket, and they call a foul on Salgado. That's going to be her third team foul. And Proctor will go to the line, an 83% free throw shooter. 45 of 54 coming in. She's 2 of 3 tonight. She averages 12.5 points per game. She has 9 on 3 of 10 from the floor. 2 of 3 at the free throw line. SIUE, 5 of their last 6 from the floor. Proctor misses the free throw. She's got one more. Trojans got to box out. Second free throw is up. It is good. Trojans by 2. And now Steve Weedor calls a timeout. They'll advance it into the front court. And they're going to take a full timeout. So, Tripp, you know what we're going to do here. 30-second timeout. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Welcome back inside First Community Arena here in Edwardsville, Illinois. The last 2 times the Trojans have come here, they have lost. Last year, 81-76 win by SIUE. The year before that, 67-61 win by SIUE. The year before that, in February of 23, Little Rock won 61-38 and wrapped up the OVC title, the regular season title. Trojan basketball, Hallman's got 16, Koto with 10. Hallman is a point off of her average of 17.6. 34.2, so SIUE does not have to foul. If they do foul, it would only be their 4th, and Little Rock would not shoot yet. The Trojans could hold for a late shot. Burke to catch throws the inbounds pass into Elena Payne, right back to Burke, and they foul Payne in the backcourt. That is the 4th team foul, 3rd on Proctor. And now Burke will inbound, and the Trojans inbound in the backcourt, 30 on the shot clock. Inbounds pass goes into Hallman, and now Burke is fouled. And she is fouled by Galuza, her first 5th team foul, and that's going to put Brenna Burke at the line with 2 shots. 21 of 22 coming in, 96% into the game for SIUE. Akomalefe, or it's just a hard name to pronounce. Akoma Lafay. Burke at the line. 2 shots. First one is up, and it's good. She's got one more. Little Rock up 3, 46-43, 30.5 to play. You know SIUE is going to want a timeout when Brenna makes this one or they get the rebound. Second free throw by Burke is up, and it is good. Brenna Burke with 2 free throws, her only 2 points of the game. She was 0 of 5 from the floor. She's 2 of 2 at the line, and Little Rock's up 47-43. And a 30-second timeout by SIUE. They're going to put their 3-point shooters back into the game. That would be Lauren Miller and Macy Silve. Silve came in 36 of 100. 36% from behind the 3-point line. SIUE from behind the 3 this season shoots 31.4%. Tonight, they are shooting just 20%, 3 of 15. Last year, in the loss by the Trojans here, they were 14 of 29. So they hadn't even, right at about half of their three-point attempts this year that they took last year. Blasquez will inbound the basketball for SIUE on the right side. Trojans have 1 foul to give. Blasquez stands out of bounds. SIUE is out of timeouts. Blasquez gets it into Miller. Miller's going to take it, try to drive. Miller, tough shot, and it drops. And Steve Weedor calls his final timeout. And it will be a 30-second timeout to advance the ball into the front court. The Trojans up 47-45. You know SIUE is going to foul again. And so you want to try to get it in the hands of Brenna Burke, or if Baby J was in the game, I'd feel confident in her. She's 15 of 15 on the season at the free throw line. But you want to try to get it into the hands of Brenna Burke. They're going to foul immediately. You know they are. Steve Weedor still drawing up a play even though the horn is sounded. You don't want to get a delay of game right here. And so the Trojans will break their huddle. And Little Rock will inbound the basketball. Who's going to inbound? Elena Payne will inbound the ball. Elena Payne to inbound the basketball. Let's see if they throw it to Burke in the backcourt. Proctor is looking to try and steal. Payne looking to get it in. Throws it into Jordan Hallman in the backcourt. Jordan Hallman fouled by Blasquez, her second. And that will put Jordan at the line with 2 shots. Jordan on the night, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Silve comes back into the game along with Mohammed, replacing Bryant and Okomolefe. .9 to play in the game. Trojans up 47-45. Hallman at the line with 2 shots. First one is up, and it is off the back of the rim. No good. That's the first miss tonight for Little Rock. They were 10 of 10 before that free throw. SIUE's 4 of 11. Second one from Jordan is up, and it's good. 48-45. SIUE can only tie with a 3. Inbounds pass goes into Proctor. Proctor gets it across the timeline. Proctor with the basketball. If you're Little Rock, you could foul when they get down to about 5 seconds. Silve thought about a 3, steps back. Her 3 is missed, airballed, and they call a foul underneath on Salgado. That should have been a jump ball. That's the 4th on Salgado, 14 foul. And SIUE will put it in play right side of their basket. 10.3 to play in the game. And both teams are out of timeouts. Silve to inbound. Silve gets it into Proctor. Proctor with 10. They run the elevator. Silve with the basketball. Silve around the screen. Shot goes out of bounds. Last touched by Little Rock with 2.4. It was blocked by Brenna Burke. First time she's going to have a block in her career, maybe. And so with 2.4, Little Rock leads by 3, 48-45. They're checking the clock. This gives SIUE for this. They called to check the clock. It's smart on their part. And now if you're Little Rock, you don't have a foul. You could foul because you're up 3. 3-point shot. You definitely don't want to do that. But you could. Trojan men and SIUE will play after we're done tonight. SIUE won the OVC last year. They were 22-12. They also won the they won the OVC tournament. They did not win the back.
Elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Buzz 2. More sports.
Touchdown!
More games.
It's a grand slam!
More fun.
Long range three.
KBZU Little Rock.
Welcome back inside of First Community Arena here in Edwardsville, Illinois. Your Trojans win it 48-45 over SIUE. Jordan Hallman with 17 points to lead all scorers. Maya Cotto had 10. 6 points from Destiny Salgado, 4 for Elena Payne, 5 for Ashley Lester, 2 for Taylor Coxford. Pearson McVeigh also put in 2. Brenna Burke, 2 free throws. They were crucial. And the Trojans win it. Naomi Smitherman, Jerilee Daniels, Lydia Belmonte Hurtado, and Blessing Teamer played, but did not score. Trojans, man, the second half, they did not shoot the ball well. 4 of 12 in the third, 3 of 11 in the fourth. Give credit to SIUE, but for the game, they shoot 18 of 48, 37.5%. They were 1 of 10 behind the three-point line and 11 of 12 at the free throw line. That cannot be understated. SIUE out-rebounds them 35-30 after the Trojans held a rebounding edge at the half. SIUE shoots 19 of 54 for the game, 3 of 18 behind the three-point line, 4 of 11 at the free throw line. They're going to look back and see that charity stripe, that number, and them missing on so many free throws, or they could have won this basketball game tonight. Trojans with 18 points off turnovers, SIUE with 8. Trojans with 26 points in the paint, SIUE with 24. 6 second chance points for your Trojans, 4 for SIUE. And Steve Weedor joins us now. And Coach, man, what a game! And it seemed like it was going to be one of those other trips to Edwardsville where somehow we get a big lead and they come back and they were going to win it.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I was thinking over there. I said, man, this is just, the last 2 years we came down here and it's been that way. But like I told the girls in there, they showed a little grit. That last 2 minutes when things got, we ran a couple of plays for Jordan. She went in there and scored, 2 big buckets. And then we got some big stops down here, big stops on the other end. And that's what you got to do on the road. I mean, we just, we did a bad job there the first quarter. We really came out well, and we got them down, and we should have put the pedal down, and we had an opportunity to, and we turned it over.
Yeah.
We had opportunities to really go, and we turned it over. And if we make plays right there in that time, we go up, and be comfortable.
How about Brenna Burt? 2 big free throws. Her only 2 points of the game.
Yeah.
They're late, and that was our first free throws attempted in the second half, and she was able to knock them down.
Big free throws. I mean, anytime Brenna goes to the free throw line, we're pretty confident. She's
only missed one this year, Coach.
Yeah. That's, we try to get it into her hands as much as we can on that if she can get open, and then, give her an opportunity to do it. But like I said, Jordan, 2 big buckets, right there when we needed them, and then she made 1 or 2 free throws too. That was a big play.
Last year, Coach, they shot 29 3-pointers against us. They only got 18 off today and only made 3.
Yeah.
And then at the free throw line for them, they were just 4 of 11. They're going to look back and see those 2 numbers and think, if we get 1 3-pointer to fall, or if we just make 50% of our free throws, they might have won the basketball game.
Yeah. I mean, they shoot a bunch of threes. I mean, that's just – but I thought we defended them.
Yeah.
We defended that 3-point line pretty good, and everybody was doing a good job there. It's just, hey, we got to take care of the ball better. We got to do some things, and now we just got to put this one behind us and get ready for the next one.
Well, we're tied with Southern Indiana and Western Illinois on top of the OVC. It's a 3-way tie as Tennessee Tech and UT Martin all lose tonight. So next up is Lindenwood. Very tough place to play. They've reloaded, and they're a different ball club than what they had last year, but they have a lot of those players back.
Yeah, they got several players back, so it's going to be a big challenge. It came down to the buzzer down there last year, and I expect the same. I mean, it's going to be a battle, and I think the girls will recover and be ready to come out and play on Saturday.
Well, we've always said, Coach, if you get that first one on the road, that second one is just icing on the cake.
Exactly. That's what we're looking for.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Frank.
We'll see you Saturday in St. Charles. Steve Weedor joining us here on the postgame. We'll take a break, come back with Jordan Hallman after this. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Welcome back inside First Community Arena here in Edwardsville, Illinois. Trojans win it by a final score of 48-45. We're joined by Jordan Hallman here on the postgame show. Jordan, congratulations. Nice win.
Thank you.
I told you during the break that was a good win, and you said, well, kind of. Any win is a good win, specifically on the road.
Yes.
But there's no way you guys played up to your standard tonight, is there?
I think we was too excited maybe on the turnover. That's how we had all the turnovers, and we want to run our offense right. But we can play better. We'll play better Saturday.
Well, obviously Saturday against Lindenwood, a quick turnaround for that one. Coming into this one, where you guys were and coming off of the game that you guys had against Tennessee State, you wanted to keep that going. What did SIUE do defensively that kept you guys from getting that momentum and shooting the ball as well as you did at home against Tennessee State?
I think pack the paint a little more. Like the person who was running the 5-man was sitting in the paint more and not on the 5-man. That probably threw us off a little.
You, 17 points, right at about your average per game. It was neck and neck. I mean, SIUE took the lead, and then was it you that said, hey, I'm about to take over this basketball game and win it for the Trojans, or was it something that Coach drew up to have you try to drive to the basket more?
It was Brenna telling me that the team needed me and I needed to score, and then he drew up the play that they like us to run.
How big were the free throws by Brenna Burke, though?
Very big. We had confidence in her. She always makes them. Last year she sat on the bench 30 minutes, come in cold, make the free throw, so we knew she'd make them.
She's only missed one this year. I think she's 23 of 24
I'm not
at the free throw line, so very good for her. Lindenwood up next. A tough game last year at their place. They won it late against us. What's it going to take on Saturday to try and beat the Lions?
Good defense and not getting back cut.
You told me during the break that you guys don't have film until 11 a.m., so you're going to be able to sleep good. If you would have lost this game tonight, you would not have been able to sleep.
No sleep. I would have been watching this game and then watching Lindenwood's game.
Well, now you can watch a little football if you want after a good meal and get some sleep.
Yes.
All right, Jordan, congratulations. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Jordan Hallman joining us here on the post game. Let's give you scores from around the OVC tonight. Western Illinois defeated Tennessee State 76-59. Eastern Illinois defeated Tennessee Tech. That's previously Eastern Illinois went into the game 0-4 in the OVC, and they beat Tennessee Tech at home 75-74. Morehead State beat UT Martin 67-49. And with 4:13 to play in the fourth, Southern Indiana is going to win at home against SEMO. They lead at 67-36. Scores from the top 25 of women's college basketball. A couple of finals. Number 10, Louisville defeated Miami 77-68. Number 9, Michigan beat Penn State 105-65. All of these games are underway. 7:13 to play in the first. Number 2, Texas leads Auburn 6-1. 2:08 to play in the second. Number 3, South Carolina leads Arkansas 44-27 in Fayetteville. 8:29 to play in the third. Number 18, Ole Miss leads number 5, Oklahoma 39-37. 4:16 in the third. Alabama leads number 6, Kentucky 48-35. 8:38 in the third. Number 8, Maryland leads Rutgers 47-18. 4:18 to play in the second. Missouri and number 7, Vanderbilt are tied at 32. 5:05 to play in the fourth. Number 12, LSU leads Georgia 69-51 in Athens. 5:39 to play in the first. Number 16, Baylor leads Colorado at home 6-2. 4:33 to play in the first. Number 25, Nebraska leads Indiana 16-13. And with 2:36 to play in the second, number 20, Tennessee leads Mississippi State 46-35. 8 o'clock tip, number 15, Michigan State is at number 23, Washington. And in the college football playoff semifinal, Miami leads Ole Miss by a score of 3-0 right now with 6:22 to play in the first quarter. We'll take our last time out, come back and wrap it up from here in Edwardsville. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at Arkansas. On time, anywhere.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
48-45, Little Rock wins it over SIUE here in Edwardsville, Illinois. Trojans 4 assists, 19 turnovers, 8 steals, 5 block shots. SIUE 9 assists, 20 turnovers, 5 steals, 1 block shot. Trojans' biggest lead was 13. They win by 3. There were 5 lead changes. The game was tied twice. SIUE led for 239. Trojans led for 36-13. We'll do it again on Saturday from St. Charles, Missouri, as the Trojans take on Lindenwood. 1 o'clock is the scheduled tip time. Will be on the air at 12:45. Rapid in maroon and silver. Trojans win it 48-45. They're now 8-7 and tied atop the OVC at 4-1. Ray Tucker's up next after this. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
The Little Rock Athletics Department thanks you for listening to Trojans basketball.